Is the Trinity actually biblical? Check this out.
Why would Jesus refer to the Father as his God? Well, because if you go back to the prologue, we're told that the Word became flesh. Now, why is that relevant? According to Jeremiah 32:27, it says, I am Jehovah, the God of all flesh. Since Jesus is distinct from the Father and the Spirit, though one God with them, and Jesus became flesh in order to fulfill the Father's will. Because what did he say in John 6:38? I've come down from heaven not to do my will, but the will of him who sent me. So I've come down voluntarily to become flesh, to take a status of a servant, to fulfill my Father's will. If Jesus becomes flesh, and he's not the only person who is God, and the Father remains in heaven in his glorious state, and God is spirit by nature, he didn't become flesh, but the Son became flesh, should it shock us and surprise us that from the moment that Jesus became flesh, the Father would become his God? We actually would have to expect that if the Bible's consistent. So the reason why Jesus has a God over him, namely the Father, is because Jesus became flesh, became a flesh and blood human being.